Hi, it's Melissa at Messy Missy Creates. How are you doing today? If you are new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I am working in my January journal today. I'm working from behind a little bit. Let's see. I never finished in my last journal video. I got a little distracted with, the little glue book thing. So I have been like on this. I get absorbed in the magazines when I get on those kicks. And so one of the things that I realized when I start to shy away from my journal a little bit, I stop and think about why, is there a reason? And I think one of the reasons is because I'm struggling with journal spaces. Now, you're sitting here looking at a blank white page, so why is that a problem? Well, this paper would probably be fine for me. If you've been here a while, you probably remember several months ago. I haven't done it in the last couple of months, but I usually do my inky backgrounds on my journal pages, and I haven't been doing that because I've been using scrapbook paper, but I still have these blank white pages because my paper is not two-sided. Or when I flip over to a page like this, you need a journal spot. And I was struggling to find, I have notepads and things, but I was really struggling to find them. And I found them. They're in a drawer right behind me, right where they're supposed to be. But anyway, so I kind of took the time to evaluate what my issue was. And rather than just keep doing these lines, which there's nothing wrong with that, let's see, this was Wednesday the 17th. I didn't do much for that Tuesday, but we've been doing these at the clinic when I work. On Wednesdays, they've been doing these classes that are plant-based cooking classes. One of the doctors does it. One of the nurses. Anyway, boy, I just got off on a tangent, didn't I? My brain took a U-turn. Anyway, I've been enjoying those. But back to my journaling, journaling spots. So I just got some regular notebook paper, and I spent about an hour this morning I didn't video it. If you want me to video this, I can. It's, I use the distress inks, and I just did like every color combination I could think of: greens and yellows, greens and kind of an orangey yellow, blues and yellow and green, blue, green, blue, and kind of a purpley blue. I don't know if they're coming up as vibrant in the camera as they are on the paper, but this one ended up being kind of a gray and brown. That was an accident. I picked up the wrong ink, and it ended up being gray, and I'm like, well, just go with it, right? I might need like an earth tone one day. And then I thought Valentine's is coming, or February's coming, so I did some pinks and orangey pinks, and then kind of pinks and reds. Anyway, so pinks and purples and purples and purples. Purple is not my favorite color, but I do like this color. It's kind of like a fuchsia color. Anyway, and then I like these kind of earthy looking blue and green. I thought I had those up front, but anyway. So I made a bunch of those, and I thought, well, I can just tear them up and have little journaling spots as I need them. So I think I may have solved that problem. So I think that will be easier to have them. They'll already be dried. I don't have to wait on my paper to dry. And I don't have to worry about with this because this is just scrapbook paper. It's not really cardstock. And I don't have to worry about the ink bleeding through, because I really wasn't sure if it would. So, see, like that one, they're not thick paper. So, I just was really hesitant. I was having a hard time inking the papers in this book because I wasn't sure if they were going to go through on what I had just done. So, anyway, on that note, And I was wanting some more color in my background. So, why not, right? So, if I don't lose these, then that will be great. The other thing I have is this, let me find it. I have this, I've had it for a long time. It's very crinkly paper. It's black with the white lines. It's Pagan basic black filler paper. So it's just like a regular pack of lined paper, notebook paper, but it's black. And obviously the only thing that shows up on this is like a white gel pen or maybe a paint pen. And of course I have ledger paper, and I did find some of these. I'm like, I know I have some other than the monthly ones, you know. So I did find some of these. So I feel a little bit better now. I've got a whole drawer behind me. So if I start talking about I can't find journal spots, remind me it's in a drawer right behind me. So, onward and forward. So I'm going to do this and this. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this on the whole background. I already cut out all my little things. I just did, you know, clean the house, did some laundry. I'm tempted to just do like half. I think I want not a clean. Well, I'm not getting anywhere. Why that ruler wasn't doing a thing. I think I just want half like that. Like that. And then I can cut off like right there, or tear off. But just to add some extra color to my backgrounds, and it also has lines on it, so I still have the lines, so I can write on them, and that will be just fine. And then I'll glue all my stuff on there like that. Yeah, easy peasy. I know what I don't have. Let's see. I don't have my glue paper. Give me just a second. Oh, I found one. Here we go. Alrighty. I think this is gonna make my brain happy. It's a good thing, because, you know, it's good when our brains are happy. And they're already done. I don't have to think about it. And I don't have to wait for it to dry. Right? Well, there we go. I can trim that up top if I'm worried about it, but I'm not super worried about it right at the moment. I didn't want to put it all the way. I mean, I could have filled the whole page with it, but I was afraid that these, like my numbers, wouldn't show. They might have, but I really didn't need to use the whole thing. Now I have another piece for another day. Scoot this to me just a hair. There we go. All right. And I had said in the last video, or I had asked you, I don't know, did I ask you or did I say? Anyway, regardless, I'm going to switch glue sticks. I saved that one for other things. What was I saying? I think I totally lost that train of thought. That's all right. It'll come back eventually. Might be 3 o'clock in the morning, but it'll come back. Yeah, that'll work. Good enough, good enough. Looks like a little cluster up there. I could have spread it out, but, you know, put that down here. Nope, it's on there. It wants to stay. I still haven't remembered what I was talking about, but I'm going to move on. This was the Thursday prompt. It said, what one word describes today the best? Oh, I know what I was talking about. I had mentioned something about, wow, I lost it already again. Okay, keep gluing. Keep gluing. You'll think of it in a minute. Wow. One of those days, huh? It has been a little hectic today, I'm not gonna lie. They put my father-in-law in the hospital early this morning. My husband woke me up early this morning, and I mean, he already gets up early enough, but anyway, he woke me up early this morning, and my said he had to take his dad to the hospital. Okay, I debated on putting this down here because I like it down here, but I want to, am I in frame? Okay. I want to write out the word maybe in paint pen down here. And even though I like the look of that, I'm going to put it up here. I mean, I don't dislike that. I liked it down here better. The word that I was choosing for that day was journey. And sure, how am I going to write this, you say? Well, let me find these. So many of my pencils still have my little grips on them from occupational therapy. We talked about that in the last video, I think. And these are my big, anyway. I'm going to do it in pencil. You spell it right. R-N. Ooh, mercy. That's awful. Good enough. Now, what color? I have, how about some Poscas? I have thick ones, thin ones. Some of them I haven't even used. This is a thicker black one. I don't want black, though, I don't think. Got a thin black one. I have hot pink. Everything else on this page is like blue. Ooh, look at that hot pink. Do you see that? Oh, I haven't, what about this orange? Oh, mercy. Be still my heart. I have blue if we want to go boring. That's not boring. That's kind of cute. Okay. All right, back up you go. I may keep out, I have this thin black one. Yeah, I do have the thick ones, and I have some I haven't even opened yet. I got on a kick with Michael's every time I had like a, you know, you buy something and then you get like the $5 reward or whatever it is. I'd buy another Posca pen. You combine that with a couple sales and, you know, you can add up your, stock up your supply in a hurry. Now with this light of color, I'm hoping that the pencil mark doesn't show through. I still haven't remembered what I was gonna say and then stopped and then remembered and then stopped again. So it must not have been all that important. I want this thicker. Let's see if I can add a little bit without making it look too jacked up. Alrighty. Yeah, awkward silence while I write. Anyway, they think that my father-in-law is, he's got some internal bleeding. So hopefully they'll be able to figure it out. How thin is that? Do I really want to do it? Am I going to risk? I was going to outline it. Do I risk it? It's just my journal. Yes, no, maybe. Do I do it in black? I have gel pens. I could always do it like in, like a thin. No, those are too thin, I think. I could do it in, oh, just do it already. Just do it. That looks like that nib is seriously about to fall out. I don't know that I really like the stark black. That nib was about to fall out, no joke. Oh, I remember. I was talking about making my videos shorter. No. Was that it? No, I thought I had it. Anybody else do that? So journey. This has been my journey. And I was really in deep contemplation on this day. And what is the journey, you might ask? Well, probably a couple of them. The one most visible to everyone is my journey to walk unassisted. I've been on that journey for 2.5 years. So that's always my primary focus. And then there's always, you know, your mental health journey, right? So it's kind of a combination. That didn't turn out too bad, did it? Hey, I did it. I was going to say that wasn't so scary, but actually it was. Okay, so we're going to let it dry. So what one word describes today the best? I put journey. And I'll go back in and write on this in whatever color I choose. Oh, I was talking about focusing on more on one page instead of trying to do so many pages in one video. But I like this page. I'm happy with this page. So I didn't feel like I rushed it, because that's what I was saying. Sometimes I feel like I rushed the pages. And maybe I think I mentioned that in the last journal video. That maybe I rush my pages sometimes, or I feel like I'm in a hurry because I feel like I have to finish the whole week, you know. And I don't. There's no, I can just take a whole video and work on one page if I really wanted to, but I'm content with this page. I like it. I'm happy with it. It's got enough color. I actually did something artistic in here on this page, and I think that works pretty well. I could have done some sort of flip out on this page and done maybe some private journaling. But I think I'm going to leave it as it is and just kind of journal the day. I could elaborate on this more. So, coulda, woulda, shoulda. I liked it. And I got this out of a magazine. You probably saw me harvest it. And this still has sticky on the back. This is just from Ace Hardware. The prompt for this day was, what beauty can you stop and pay attention to in your yard today? This was for last Friday. It was very sticky. I'm tempted to just put this whole thing right here. I don't really know if I want the Ace and the whatever, but I was trying to figure out I could cut it along here and then just cut it, like square it off, maybe put it down in the corner or something, but I don't really have anything else. I don't know, or I could just do this. But I like the help feed the winter birds, because we do. We feed them all year. And we feed the squirrels too. Hey, they're leaving my broccoli alone this year. My husband built 2 big cages that fit over the beds where I have my broccoli. And let's see, since that's purple, and there's nothing else on my page that's purple, but we're gonna run with it. I have purple, I might as well use it. Do I have purple and blue? I don't think I did that combination. Let's see. There's kind of a purpley red. That one looks like it has a little bit, it's kind of a bluish purple in it. So, yep. I think I'll like that, all right. Cut it, to cut or not to cut? That is the question. I could just cut off this bottom. And that would, yeah, I could put it down there. I don't really need this page necessarily. Of course, I could put, no. I like my birds. I think I'm going to, haven't decided if I like using the side with the holes. And I'm trying to figure out if I want it. Come on, think. What else do I have for this day? Nothing. I had a meeting, a lighthouse meeting that I didn't go to because I still wasn't feeling 100%. So, should I do what I did with the last one and just kind of tear it diagonally like that? Sure. Nope, I didn't need, I was trying not to tear it that long. Let's see. Yeah. That, smudged a little bit. Okay, does not match my snowman. I don't care. I like that. And that. And I don't even have to put this Friday on here. It already says Friday. So I can save that for another day. I thought about making this a flip out. I could do that. Well, I don't know why I'm bothering to get the glue off of it. Let's use the black paper. Or, I don't think my paper pads are, here's a, oh, that's a pretty one. Again, does not match the snowman at all. Yeah, my little paper pads aren't wide enough. Huh. I could just put this here. Put this here. I already tore that piece of paper. Let's see. This was $1 at, looks like Target, Dollar Spot maybe. Probably from a long time ago. I don't know. I didn't think I had been in Target in a long time. Let's try this on for size. Because I sure do like that together. What do you think? We're going to pretend these snowmen aren't here. Since I didn't use this, I could cover up the snowman. I still think I want to use, let's see. Let me get my ducks in a row here. I'm going to back this with this paper and we're going to make it a flip out. And we're going to use the whole thing. And that be that. How much time do I have? Okay. I am going to probably make this one a hair shorter because I've got, I think my husband will be home soon. And I know that he's going to want to tell me about his dad. And I need to probably get dinner, something done for dinner. That might be appreciated. Let's see, just cutting this all the way across. And then I have 2 more journaling spots if I need them. Yeah, I think, you know, one nice thing about having things put away is they're put away, and that's great. But when things are, I am very much out of sight, out of mind. And when things are put away too well, I lose them. I mean, no, I didn't lose it. It was right where it was supposed to be. But I searched this room high and low. I'm like, I know that I have more notepads and more things like that. So, this covers up most of the snowman. I'm not going to stress about the colors. I did not, however, think about washi. That's my Christmas washi still. I could do this black and white check. That might not look too bad on the, because there's black in the snowman. What do we think? I cannot believe I haven't used this. I forgot all about it. It was in, do you remember me telling you about the box of Christmas stuff that I found after Christmas? Oh, I was so upset with myself. But it's really, in my defense, it's really high up on the shelf, and I couldn't get to it. I'm not supposed to be climbing on a ladder, right? That will work. Still have some of my stuff in the kitchen from that video that my friend and I did. I brought most of it back in here, but okay. I think that is good enough. I mean, it's not good enough. I need to put one more piece of tape on there, but I'm not going to worry about these blue snowmen over here, or this blue paper with the snowman. So I may just get these 2 pages done today, and that's okay. And I'm not going to stress over it. I'm not rushing. I'm not anything. Eek. Okay, cut that a little shorter than, tore it a little shorter than I meant to. And, okay, so we have all these birds back there. Some of them are little teeny tiny ones. I don't know what they are. But we have our cardinal family and we have our blue jay family. I think I'm going to stick that. Oh no, we'll see. Or I might just stick it down here. I think I'm going to glue this down. Or I could just glue the top. And not waste the glue because it really doesn't matter. So let's just do that. I don't have to use tape on it because I don't need it to be a flip out. But there's no point in using all that glue. Uh-oh, I have 2 pages. Okay. Let's straighten them up. I didn't see the point in wasting all the glue to cover the whole backside. It still doesn't feel straight to me, but maybe it is. Because I'm going to glue this down and it'll hold it down. So I'm not worried about that, I think. Not at all. Yeah, so I definitely have glue book fever again. So for those of you who like the glue book videos, you will definitely be happy. Yep, I can put that there. That will work. That will work. Let me move this washi. And I went through a phase where I didn't touch it for a long time. I thought about it, but I didn't. I just couldn't make my brain work in that direction, maybe. I think I had a lot going on, too. A lot of things I was trying to do at the house. And, you know, I just didn't devote a lot of time to my crafting for a while. And, you know, I was at Christmas time, good grief, I was making all that stuff. And so, I mean, I was actually crafting. It just wasn't this kind of crafting or glue booking. I made candles, I made cookies, I made potpourri. I made all the, you know, the gift baskets and everything for people. What else did I make? Something else. But I think that will work. Oh, I need to put, okay, so I'm not putting that there. I could put this down here. Or I could put it down here. I think it looks better over here with the red. I might cut that little hook off. I don't really need that. But yep, that's Annie and that's Artie. We have, oh, there's a bunch of them. Usually we just have a pair, a male and female. But right now there's been, it looks like a meeting of the birds on the back fence. I mean, we'll have 3 or 4 blue jays. We'll have, and you can tell the difference between the male and female of them too. If you didn't know cardinals, the female is like a much more brownish yellow drab color. And it's the males that are that bright red. I think it's supposed to be so that the males can distract from the females. Because when you see a bright red cardinal, you go, ooh, there's a cardinal. But what you're not seeing is that there's a female feeding somewhere or tending babies or whatever. It's crooked, but it will do. And then, of course, I did that upside down. And so I can write on that if I want. But, and then I have my journaling spot here. So what else do we want to do today? Wow, it's only 30 minutes. Okay. Do we do another page? I could. Saturday. I can start one anyway. It was very cold and very dreary, and we stayed inside and stayed home, and we watched TV. And oh, let me show you this. It's not finished, and I need to reprint these. I've got them pushed too far from the top, but these are the February, they're like conversation hearts, and these are gonna be one set of numbers, and then I'm gonna have one that's just red, just in case you don't want all the pastels. And then here's the red Monday through the days of the week. So that'll go together. And then these two, I've got Monday through Sunday in all the different colors that I used for these. So this will be one. I don't know if I'm going to do them. I think I'm going to do them separately, like these together. I don't know. We'll see. I probably will not have them listed by the time this video airs because I have to fix them. And then I have one more sheet that I need to print out that actually is, I thought I had printed it out. That actually is the little conversation hearts. You know, what do they say? Sweethearts and love you and be mine. And so I have one whole page of those. So, let's see. I didn't mark on here what day. I know Sunday we took the tree down. So I can go ahead and cut this out. I know we're working on Saturday, but I know we did that Sunday. So I'm just going to put this right in here. And then I worked on, what did I just do with them? Oh, right here. These are, I belong to a thing called Art Makers Club. And this is just an iPad, like drawing on the iPad. So I made the clip art. I was working on the clip art this day. And I'm sure that I can use this big TV for this day. I need to put a, I'm going to make a list of things that I want to draw. And my own TV is one of them. But this one's kind of cute. It's sort of a retro. And I just Googled free TV clip art. So, it's not too hard to find. You'll see some of them when you look them up, even though you put free, type free in there. You'll see some of them that say licensable, or they'll have like a watermark on them. And I don't know how big of a deal it is anyway, because I'm not selling. I'm using it for my personal use, so I don't know how big of a deal that would be anyway. But I'm not in the market to find out, if you know what I mean. Thinking I don't really need this page. The snowmen on here are fitting. And I've got I can put this down here and write on that if I want to. I can make a I won't use that one, but I can use one of the many that I have that I just found. Let's see, reminders, that's pink, no thank you. I have one that just says hello. And, oh, how about this one? Well, it seemed like a better idea before I put it up to the page. I either use this one or this one. I might like this gray one better. So I'll give myself the option of both. And then I think I kind of like this down here just to ground this TV. And I can always jot a little blurb right here. We've been binge watching. Well, when we watch TV, we do like one episode a night, like after we eat dinner or whatever. And of the old Law and Orders, and I think there's like 455 of them. So I'm still upset that they haven't given me back my Little House on the Prairie, because we were watching one of those a night. If you know of a channel or something, well, pardon my reach, Saturday, here we go. If you know of somewhere that I can watch Little House on the Prairie, I think we had made it through almost all of them, but there was a few of them, I think somewhere in the beginning of the series that we missed. I think I've seen them, but I don't think my husband has seen them. And it's been so long ago since I've seen them. But, I just enjoy watching stuff. I mean, obviously there's a drastic difference between Little House on the Prairie and Law and Order. But I like that. If I could live in La La Land, I would. I can't stand, I'm one that I can't watch all the news stuff all the time. I can't, I don't do that to myself. Because I just don't, I don't think it's good for my brain to have all of that negativity. Now, I will watch our local morning news for a few minutes every morning, or in the mornings. And, you know, they tell you the happenings of locally or whatever, but I don't have my head in the sand, but I certainly don't feed on all the drama. I mean, I know what I need to know, you know. I don't like that. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Do I want something else across here? No, I think that's too much. Oh, I could put that right here. And no. Yeah, sure. Maybe. That's kind of blank now. We just didn't do that much that day. I feel like I wanted to put some little I definitely don't want that purple. Kind of like this. And that hides that little hole. I don't want the whole thing, though. I just want like a little section of it. Oh, wait. But wait. Do I want it here? Let's see. Right there. Do I like that? Or do I want it up here? Which would you do? Here? On the pocket? Maybe. Sure. I really don't think we did anything else. I think that my husband was starting not to feel good again. And this day was cold and damp. And it was just, we made the decision we were going to hibernate. Oh, I'm sure we watched football. I would imagine we did. College football's over, but I'm going to use one of these half ones because I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. I know we watched some football on Sunday. I think there was football on that day, but we're going to pretend it was anyway. It's kind of upside down. Really wanted it. I wanted it right here, but it really does look upside down. So maybe I'll have it coming out of this. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. That will work. I think I finally might have gotten caught up on my comments. I am so grateful for every one of you who leaves me such sweet comments. And I got overwhelmed with them. Well, when I wasn't feeling good and everything, I wasn't keeping up with them. I didn't get overwhelmed. I wasn't keeping up. And YouTube does this funny thing. Like, it'll show you your comments as they come in, and you'll show, but then if you miss some, it won't. Sometimes it's like they disappear, and then I'll see them again, and it'll be 2 weeks later, and I'm like, so I apologize so much for those of you who commented several weeks ago, and I did not. And so I think I have caught up. If I haven't responded to your comment, please let me know, because it means I didn't see it. So I don't understand the rhyme or reason for all of that, you know. So, it is definitely not on purpose. It's just that it's like once you get so many comments behind, it only shows you a few at a time or something. I don't know. I read them all as they come in, and I'll heart them, and then they disappear. And then I have to go scroll back through each video and scroll back through all the comments. So I think I got caught up last night. But I read them all as they come in, and I appreciate every one of them so much. So I wanted to thank you. We're going to give him a sick in bed one. I went to church by myself this day. I was so proud of myself. He said he would take me and drop me off, but he was coughing so much that he didn't feel like he should be around people. And he's like, I said, well, I hate for you to take me because I was just going to go to Sunday school. I didn't stay for church. And he said, well, I'll take you and drop you off. And I said, well, there's no point in that. You know, because if we don't, I'm going to use this. Or I could use, I don't know. Anyway, this is our church logo. I said, well, I can drive myself. He said he was worried about me not finding a handicap spot. And because it's such a large church that it's, even finding a handicap spot, sometimes I struggle walking in. So, you know, but I figured because it was 25 degrees when I woke up this Sunday. No. I'm sorry. It was 25 degrees when I left the house Sunday morning. And that I left at like 8:45. So it was pretty darn chilly. Yes, it was. It had been 19 earlier in the week. And yes, I live in Florida. Yes, I live in the more northern part of Florida. So if you talk to some of the Central and South Florida people, I don't think it gets that cold where they are. So, I think I'm going to put, put this here. And, we actually are in between, in our Sunday school class, or they call them connection groups. We are in between studies. We're going to start in, not this week, but next week, we're going to start the Women of Easter. We did the Women of Christmas. That was really good. And we're going to do the Women of Easter. So last week and this coming week, we had a 2-week span in between the two lessons. So we did people giving their testimonies. And y'all, I'm so nervous. I'm giving mine next week, or this Sunday. And I'm not one, I can sit here and talk to you. I can talk to whatever, but, you know, as far as a room full of people actually in front of me, I mean, I realize that there's several hundred of you that actually hear me do these videos, but you're not sitting in my room with me right now. I would probably be way more nervous. Because I know when it, oh shoot, I didn't mean to put glue on that yet. I know when it's all said and done, as I'm talking on these videos, I know that I don't have to push the post button. I actually had planned on doing something different because this was a day, we actually took the tree down today. And I had, hold on just a second. Here we go. That's what I was wanting. And I don't know why I forgot about it. These were printables from February and June. And I thought I printed a bigger one, but maybe not. So, let me get out a, let's find kind of a green one. What do we think? Not really? Not feeling it? Well, the only ones I have red on have pink or purple on them. Pretty sure. I don't have one that just has red, although that has a little bit of pinky purple on it. Let's see. That look better? I actually think it does. Now, what was I doing this for again? Oh, just color, just background. But no, I don't think I'm going to. I think that's good enough. And then if I put this down here, I could do, no, and see, I'm worried that that dauber's going to, because this is very thin paper. It really is thin. So, let's just do that. I want something around it, though. Okay, so I was pulling, well, I didn't make this a short video after all, did I? I have a stack of paper. Okay, I have one of those towers like they do at Joann's, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, whatever, that has the paper in it. And I have all my cardstock, my solid colored cardstock, because, you know, that's what I make cards with, right? Let's pull this green. But this is just colored paper. And so I was going to, I got them out so that I could, if I wanted a pastel background, I could tear that one and put that one on. Because I'm not going to use this paper for anything else. Let's pull you back up for a second. Put you over here. I wouldn't have even had to have had that one. Oh, I don't know if I want this bright red on here, though. So that's 2 pages, too. I think the green looks better. Ew, it's bright green. I mean, very bright green. All right, this was not supposed to be that tough of a choice. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Let's just do it by itself. Or I'll put like a little bit of a border around it. That look, no, it doesn't, the green doesn't match. Come on, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Get it together. Sure. I'm going to glue this on, and then I'm just going to cut a border. I'm not doing that whole page in bright red. I am not intending on bringing back Christmas colors in January. I just wanted to note that we took the tree down finally on this day. Between the two of us being sick on and off, we've been passing something back and forth. And I feel better now. But he is, he's getting there. He finally went to the doctor Tuesday, I think. There, that makes that makes me happier. And then, pardon my reach. Then we have this. Is that enough journaling space? Yes, because we didn't do that much. So I'm gonna glue this down. There. I really don't need that much glue either. Just the edges probably. Oh, I say that. Now this isn't going to want to stick. Okay. It's popping up. Doesn't like that paper underneath it for some reason. Let's see. I can always go back and glue it back down with the... All right. I must not have gotten it on that corner. If I have to put a little thing of washi, I will. Okay. There we go. And I know we watched football on this day. And it feels like football's been on like every day. Does it not to you too? It really does. I know it hasn't been. Well, maybe not so much right now, but during the playoffs, it felt like it was on at really odd times. Usually NFL's only on Sunday, and then like Monday night football, Thursday night football, and most of the day on Sunday. But here lately, it feels like it has been on other days. I'm used to watching college ball on Saturday, not... But I don't know. I like that little one on the edge, though. There we go. I have this little journaling space right here, and I was debating on giving myself one little space right here. Nope. I want the lines going the right way. I want that much right there, I think. So I love having this paper pre-done. I really do. If I do that, that'll cover that hole. And then, there we go. Fix that problem, huh? That'll work. Oh, I'm scaring the heck out of an hour here. But I didn't feel rushed today. I didn't feel out of sorts. I think the last couple times journaling, I had just felt like I was out of sorts, out of something. Something wasn't the way I liked it. I don't know what it was, but I think I just was missing my inky backgrounds. And I realized that either last night or this morning. So I thought, I can fix that problem. Where did my other little, here it is. My little half a football. There we go. And then I'm going to be done. So that's not too bad. I still got a few days. Let's see. I want that down a little further. I want them to overlap, and I want that to hang off. There we go. And then I want that right at the bottom. I love those little pieces that stick off that run off the edge of the paper. So there we go. All right, that's that. Now I'm done. All right, well, I appreciate you hanging with me. And I hope that you, it inspires me when you tell me that I inspire you. I love that. Sometimes I can't imagine it, because sometimes I feel like what I do is so plain Jane, but yeah, we're always more critical of our own stuff, right? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you keep coming back. Maybe a glue. Oh, I need to do my little sticker calendar. And yeah. And then another glue book. Yay. And then we'll come back and finish this week out. Or this. No, the week's not done, but it's getting pretty close. So I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.